In this video, we're going to look at polls, surveys, and populations. So the Scottsdale Math Department wanted to know what percent of students who enrolled in MAT 112 in the fall of 2015 passed the course. The research department searched the college's database and reported that 84% of students met this criterion. And then there's also a note that says passing is defined as earning a grade of A, B, or C. Now our first question is, what is the population of the study? Okay, so this is the group of people we're looking at. So ideally, we would like to look at every single person in this group. That's not always possible, but it may be. So what is the population? Okay, and notice up here, we want the students who, let's double, they enrolled, okay, in this specific course and in this specific year. Okay. Specifically, we want to know the percent that passed the course, but that's going to come into play later. Okay. So the population is anyone who enrolled in MAT 112 in fall of 2015. Okay. Now notice if you look at these, they all look pretty good. Okay, so you have to be careful when you're defining your population. All students at SCC who enrolled in math in the fall of 2015. This is a math course. We have the right year. We have SCC students, but this just says math. We specifically want MAT 112. Okay. This answer, all students at SCC who enrolled in MAT 112, well, that's good because we have MAT 112, they enrolled in it, but notice it doesn't indicate the semester. So if it's fall of 2018, those students would be included in this population, but that was not in our original statement. Okay. It's not all students at SCC, and here we have all the necessary components. All students at SCC who enrolled in this specific course in this specific semester. Okay, so our population is D. Next, we're asked, what trait is the study measuring? So remember, there's something specific about this population we want to know, and typically we think of them as for each person in the population, they either have a 0 or a 1, where 0 is meeting some criterion. So in this case, 0 would be they did not pass the course. And a 1, we'd add them to the percentage that did pass the course if they did pass. Okay, and we looked at other examples. It could be we're looking to see who a vote is in favor for. Okay, so we would say 0 is not voting for that person, 1 is voting for that person. Okay, so specifically here, we're not looking at enrolling in MAT 112. That's our whole population. Okay. Passing MAT 112, well, that's what we're looking for. So remember, this was right up here, pass the course. Okay, so we're going to highlight that one. That's the correct answer, but let's just look at C as well. And C is earning a C in MAT 112. And this may seem like a good option because if they earned a C, they pass the course, but this doesn't include all students who pass the course. They also can pass the course if they get an A or a B. Okay, so the trait we're measuring is passing MAT 112. If they pass, we include them in the percentage. If they did not pass, we do not. And our third question is the percentage 84%, is it a sample percentage or a population percentage? Okay, and here's our 84% of students. Now to determine this, we need to see, did we get all of the information from the entire population? Okay, so it's a population percentage if we know the data from the entire population. And it's a sample if we looked at some subset of the population. For example, if 4 teachers taught the course and we only looked at one teacher's grades, that would be one subset. Okay, but in this case, maybe you don't know this, but the college's database, we have information on all of our students, so we could look at the entire population and gather all of this information, okay, which is what they did. And since they have it, they would look at all of it. They wouldn't just pull some of that information, they'd pull all of it. So this is a population percentage.